Hello Vikings and welcome back to the Valheim Guide, episode 13, and what promises to be the coolest episode yet as we tackle the mountain biome in today's episode. And I'm going to try and give you as full a possible guide of the mountain biome, looking at all the different mobs you can find there, all of the resources you can get, and then what we're going to do with them. Probably going to be quite an in-depth and longer episode, so guys, we're going to jump straight into this, but first, of course, sit back, relax, and grab your snacks. So the first thing for us to think about is food and also mead, and in particular the mead because A, it's very important, and B, obviously takes a couple of days to ferment, so we want to get on with that straight away. And the mead that we're going to need is, of course, the frost resistance, which is this one right here. As you can see, you need 10 honey, 5 thistles, 2 blood bags, which you get from killing leeches in swamps, and 1 grey dwarf eye. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 of those up because I have 3 fermenters, and this will give us 6 per one, so obviously we're going to get 18 total of the frost resistance mead. Now, that is more than what we will need, but they can be used for decorational items later on, and as I got the 3 fermenters, I just as well do that. Now, in terms of food, I'm going to take with me some serpent stew, and then I'm also going to take some muck shakes, which I have, but I want to make up some sausages too, because in the mountain biome, I think having a lot of health is pretty useful to have. I mean, it's a pretty dangerous biome, and you are going to potentially take like a lot of damage, so I think this is going to be a good way of going about it. So we'll take 20 of those as well. Now the other thing I'm going to do is take some other meads with me, so I'm going to definitely take with me some stamina mead and also some of the healing meads as well. So if you guys don't have these, I would recommend that you make them up as well while you're doing your meads and take them with you, because it will be very useful when exploring a rather difficult biome. Alright, so I'm just about prepared now. My meads have been made up. You see I'm going to take 5 with me at first, and the goal really, it's like any new biome, we're going to go and try to get a portal made up straight away. So just in here, I've got my mountain portal, just titled M, so I can do it very quickly when I get there, as sometimes in the mountain you can get into a bit of trouble. So by this stage in the game, hopefully you found a few mountain locations, as I have, but if not, you simply will have to explore around for them and you'll find them. And you can see the little white, like, recognizable features they have here is what we've got. So that's where I'm going to be heading, is to this mountain here. It's nice and close to our home. And basically, like, the whole goal of my first time there is to try and get enough of the wolf fur so that I can basically make a wolf cape. Because when you wear a wolf cape, you are able to then no longer need the freeze glands to run around in the mountain biome. So we're going to try and get the wolf cape. We're also going to need to get some silver while we're there, which is why I've brought both this and this. And don't worry, I'm going to show you all of this on camera. I'm just explaining what it's all coming for. And it's also why I wanted to do this in the previous episode, so we'd have the extra weight, because we're going to be carrying quite a lot with us. But having the portal will also help, because once that's set up, we can come back here and get rid of anything that we don't need. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go ahead and put on my troll leather helmet instead of the Santa hat. I hate taking this thing off, as you guys know, but we definitely need that extra armor. Can I put this in here somewhere? There we go, it can live in there. So some other things I've taken with me, obviously got my iron mace here and my buckler. I'm going to be wanting to parry the wolves if I bump into them. You also want a decent bow and some arrows and stuff, because you're also going to have to shoot down drakes and things. But I've got this shield here in case I get into any sort of trouble. So if I'm really like needing a bit of a break, I can use this shield, block with it, and then have some of my meads that I've taken with me, stamina mead and healing mead. So again, up to you guys what you take with you really, but these are some of the things that I would recommend. I'm going to run over there now, get a portal set up, and then we'll go through the mountains, including everything you can expect to find, how to find it, and what to do with it. So as we near the mountain biome, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and eat all of the food that I've brought with me, and you see we're going to get a really good amount of health from this, and also a decent amount of stamina too, so that's going to be obviously very useful. The other thing I'm going to do, of course, is to drink one of my frost resistance meads, and as you can see, if I press R, I've got a hotkeyed here, my mace, and also my buckler. Now, I've only got a bronze buckler, but it is level 3, which is about as good as an iron buckler level 1, which is why I didn't bother upgrading it, because I'd have to upgrade it and make a level 2 iron buckler before it was actually any better. Now, normally I say you want to place down your portal, like, straight away. However, the idea of having the portal here is that if we die, we can get back very quickly, and I'm reasonably comfortable that I have the right amount of like health and stamina and stuff, plus the right amount of meads, that I can actually venture into the mountain biome a bit further to get my portal located somewhere a bit more centrally, so if we die, we have a fighting chance of making it back to it. Now, I see wolves up on the horizon there, so what we're going to do is have a shot off at these first and try and get some good hits in on them. So there we go, we got that one there, and now this one's coming for us, so we're going to want to parry this guy when he gets close. If we can. Okay, that blocked, but it didn't parry. Okay, there we go, we parried him. Okay, great. So we've got some wolf stuff up there to pick up. We just got some stuff here. Did we get super lucky or just a little lucky? I think just a little lucky. We want the wolf trophy in order to unlock the recipe for the wolf cape. That's how you unlock that recipe. So that can be a little bit more tricky to get. let's see what we got from this guy. Anything here? Just the usual stuff, I think. So we're just getting the wolf meat here and the wolf pelts. So still pretty good, but we're going to need to do a little bit of work just yet. Okay, so I've come to a nice clearing here, and I think this is where I'm going to look to set up my portal. Yeah, we do want to be like reasonably central, but we don't want to push our luck too much either, because it is a dangerous biome. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this place down here as best I can. Now, you want to do this as quickly as you can, and you also want to make sure that you keep an eye out for any wolves and things like that whilst you're building, because if one of those sneaks up on you, it could be game over. So I'm going to quickly get all this stuff placed down and keep a little eye on my surroundings, and then we'll go from there. So my portal is now made, and the next thing to do is to, of course, mark it on the map. So if you're ever looking to come back to it, you know how to get back. Now, it sounds like some wolves nearby here. So what have we got here? Got like a couple just out here. All right, well, let's go and give this our best shot here. Just one. Okay, that would be handy if it was. Come on then, have a go at me. There we go. Got a good stagger in there, and there we go. Killed him in one shot with the stagger, which is why it can be useful. So, when running through the mountain, what you want to do is go ahead and equip your wishbone. Now, you cannot have the wishbone equipped at the same time as the Meganord. So, use the wishbone, equip that in order to find yourself the silver, and I'll show you that, like what that looks like in a second. Then you can equip it once you've got the silver and your inventory starting to fill up. But as I say, before you head off into the mountains, it might be a better idea to just pop home and get rid of anything you don't need. Like I've got a lot of excess wood and some wolf stuff on me that I just well leave at home for now. Now, a good tip when you're going through a mountain biome is to make sure you save your stamina a bit. Don't let it get too low, because if you ever really need it, then, you know, you could get stuck if that's the case. Now, obsidian deposit. Wonderful. So obsidian, a new material for us in the game that we don't yet have. So let's go ahead and mine that. And boom, look at this. All these new recipes we have unlocked. Now, I'll take a better look at some of those when I get back to my base later. But just to say, it is definitely worth getting some obsidian whilst on your travels. And as you can see here, it's reasonably easy to spot. It's these unique looking rocks. And when you get close enough, it even tells you that it is an obsidian deposit. Okay, guys, just up here we have the Drake. It's just up on top of the mountain here. Oh, and our wishbone's pinging here as well. So all sorts of things going on. So let's try and get up to this little ledge here. So when you're going up the mountains, I recommend you do this. Get up to a ledge, recover some stamina, then get up to the next ledge, recover some stamina, just so you've always got a bit of stamina spare. Just to say, if you're ever running, like right now, if I don't sprint, but I'm running up here, if I were to hit, you can create your own little ledge in the mountain, and I might show you that a bit better later when I'm not being attacked by a Drake. But let's go up here and have a look at these guys. So let me go ahead and grab this. Oh, we got dragon egg as well. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So let's go ahead and kill this Drake if we can. Just so there's a few of them here. Hopefully we can two-hit this guy. Okay, was there another Drake? Oh, there's a lot. Okay, all right. So you want to be careful with their attacks here, not let them hit you too much. They do a reasonable amount of damage when they hit you. So this is why we want to save up our stamina to make sure we can fight these things when we come near them. Oh my goodness, okay, so finding 3 like this was pretty unlucky. Just a quick side note here, guys. When you find a dragon egg, you're likely to find several drakes around there. So if you don't like fighting them, or you're not yet ready to fight them, and you find a dragon egg, you probably want to run away from that pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and just get somewhere a little bit safer here. Try and dodge these attacks. The attacks are kind of slow. So once you, once they start to attack, you can kind of move out the way of them pretty easily. But as you see here, you can get into a bit of trouble, which is why I wanted to make sure I had a really good amount of health on me whilst exploring this biome. So can we take down this last one? Almost. Okay, so he's going to fly away, then he comes back in, and when he comes to attack, he stops, and that's when you've got your best chance of getting the hit on him. All right, so Wishbone is right here. Let's go pick up the Drake drops. So we got these things here. Freeze glands, and that unlocks some new recipes for us, and will be used for different things throughout the game. Yeah, killed another one over here. I want to try and get all the freeze glands we can. And also a Drake trophy would be very cool if we could find that. In the meantime, as you can see here, this ping means that the wishbone is pinging. It means there's some silver underneath the ground here somewhere. Now, as you see, when it starts to ping really fast, that's when you're more likely to have it really nearby. So I think it must be like, probably just up here, actually. This was the quickest we had it. Maybe just over here. So just here is where the wishbone seems to be beeping quite a lot. So we're just going to dig down and see if we can find ourselves some silver in this area. So definitely recommend you bring with you the best pickaxe you have available, as you will be doing a lot of mining while you're in the mountain biome to get the obsidian and of course the silver. So guys, I just want to say very quickly as I drink this next frost resistance mead, that if you drink a frost resistance mead and then you log out of your world and log back in, you will no longer have the frost resistance. So you do want to be careful with that and make sure to try at least not to drink the frost resistance mead just before you log out, otherwise you're not getting the maximum effect. Now this right here is a silver vein. This is what it looks like. So we see it from a few different angles right here, and obviously we just dug down. I dug a big area before I found it, as you can see. but that is what it looks like. So let's stand on top of this thing and whack away until we get our first silver in the game. Always a nice progression, and it will unlock some new recipes for us. Unfortunately, oh, hang on, there's another Drake. So we didn't get any that time. You're not guaranteed to get silver every time, by the way. So yeah, you need to just keep mining out the vein, basically, until you get it all. Okay, guys, killed that Drake, and there's a Drake helmet here, I believe. Yes, there is a Drake trophy, I should say, but that is very cool to get. It's our first one in the game as well. So lots of firsts today. Let's go back to our silver vein, have another whack away here and see if we can get some silver this time. And there we go. Silver ore is what we have got. So you won't unlock all the recipes until you turn that ore into the metal by smelting it. But what I'm going to do is mine away until my inventory is full, or at least, my weight limit's full. And then we'll head back through, we'll smelt it up and see what we're able to build at this stage of the game. It's also worth mentioning that when you think you've mined all of the silver, you should have a good mine around the area, because if you go a bit further down and around, you probably will find some more of it than what is actually on show. So if you're looking to maximize the amount of silver you can get, then that'd be my tip for you. Now, another thing I found, of course, was the dragon egg. So what you want to do is go ahead and mark that. So I'm just going to put D for dragon egg, as they will respawn. Now, can I pick this up? I can, but this is where I'm going to need my Mega Njord, because they are very, very heavy. You can see there they weigh 200 just for one. But these will be required to spawn in Moda, so they are useful. So what you can do, though, is kind of roll them down the hill if you know where your base is. So my base is roughly down that way. If I chuck this out here, that'll go ahead and roll down the hill. We can go pick that up later if we can find it. But yeah, see, it's just stuck down there. In the meantime, I know there's some silver up here, so I really want to try and find that. Now, just to say, guys, it's turning nighttime, so although my inventory is not full, oh, actually, it is almost full now, to be honest, but I was heading home anyway. At nighttime, we can find some different mobs here in the mountain biome that can be very tricky to deal with. These are like werewolf mobs. They're called furnings. Now, I am going to go through those later on in the game, but for now, I'd recommend that you just be very careful at nighttime and until you get a bit more experience with these. Again, we will go through this later in the game. So what I'm going to do for now is just leave my silver here by the portal so I can go home with everything else, and I'll run that silver back during the day when I've got a bit of a safer environment to do it with. Okay, so having smelted down some silver, when I go and pick this up right now, you will see that boom, we get ourselves all kinds of new potential things that we can make. So pretty awesome advancement in the game for sure, and some of these things we want to get into sooner rather than later, which we'll of course do as part of this episode. So one thing I've been quite excited to make is one of the things that's new since the update, and that is the Butcher's Table, which is a cauldron improvement. So this will get our cauldron up to the next level. So I guess we could just put this one maybe back here somewhere for now. Yeah, there, that'll be fine. So as you can see that we have some new things, including ice cream and jerky. So we go ahead and light the fire so we can have a look at this. You see here ice cream, which is partly why we want the freeze glands. It's a new thing. They give a stamina of 65, so that is obviously incredibly cool. As for the wolf jerky, you can see here it's a very balanced food, so you get 33 of both. Again, it has its uses for sure in the game, but again, it's just like a nice progression through the game. And also, obviously, you get a new decorational item as well, because this, I think, can be used for quite a nice decorational item, as well as upgrading a cauldron. So that's sort of one thing that I was very keen to get upgraded as part of today. Another thing I was pretty excited for was the workbench improvement of the tool shelf. So I think we could probably put this back here somewhere where it's going to look okay. I think for now that'll do. Now this obviously, the benefit of this is our workbench is now upgraded to level 5, so we can upgrade things further, and also it will give us some new recipes in the future, I believe. But the most important thing is that it is now a level 5 workbench, so we've made that improvement in the game, and again, just a nice little progression on our way through this. Alright guys, there is an event in the mountain biome. You are being hunted, and as you can see here, yeah, it's a pretty tricky event because you get all these wolves attacking your base. So I'm actually just going to get out of here right now. I wanted to make you guys aware of this though. Now, they may get my portal in doing this, but to be honest, I wasn't really prepared for this attack. And it's very difficult against that many wolves unless you have a weapon a bit like the Stag Breaker, where you can go and do damage to a lot of them all in one go. So that's kind of going to be the plan. So we're going to have a look at this and give this a go. To be completely honest, I've never had to do one of these before, so we're going to see how this goes. But the good thing about the Stag Breaker, of course, is it does hit through walls. So I'm hoping when we're in here that we can actually hit them without having to leave our base. So the first thing I want to do, though, is quickly repair up the walls as best I can. Okay, we should have it. Do we? Oh my goodness. Right, there we go. Okay, so we're just repairing all this. I was on the wrong thing. There we go. So now let's get the Stag Breaker and see where they're at. Okay, they're all out here. So if I hit on the floor right now, there we go. They're taking some damage. So when this event happens, this is definitely the best way of doing it if you can. So it might be worthwhile taking the Stag Breaker with you initially. Now, the good thing is we need to kill lots of wolves because we still need a wolf trophy, which we don't have. So, yeah, I'm glad for that. and hopefully at least one of these dropped a trophy, although I'm not actually seeing one right now. But looks like there's going to be a few more coming as well. Okay, there's a Drake as well. Hey, dude. Okay, that's always the crazy thing in this biome, is when you get attacked by multiple things in one go. Okay, the hunt is over. Let's get out. Let's get out. Oh, jeez. Okay, the hunt's over there, I reckon. Oh, hello. These guys didn't get the message. Hunt's over, guys. It's done. It's done. Leave me alone. Oh, okay. Stag Breaker again. Oh, no. Oh, I'm running. All right, I've won it. I whipped out. I completely whipped out. That's scary. I've honestly never had one of these. I'm guessing this maybe is new since Hearth and Home. I really don't know. Let's grab a health potion real quick. All right, let's get our health like pumped up here, and then let's go through and let's fight these again. This is seriously like actually quite a scary event in the game. But yeah, you guys have to let me know in the comments if this is new since Hearth and Home. So as soon as I get through, I'm gonna hit like this. Oh, now I'm freezing. Come on, man. All right, I'll have to do that. Okay, keep hitting. Oh no, I'm about to die. About to die. About to die. Can I? Oh no! Oh no, it prevented me from teleporting. Okay, I've got to say, that wolf event is seriously difficult because there was like 5 or 6 wolves on us, and even when we killed them all, there was like another 5 or 6. I mean, that's seriously tough, especially for this stage of the game. I'm going to have a lot of thought about that. I may even make a special tutorial just specifically about that event in the future. If you guys have any tips for that, do let me know down in the comments. Right now, I'm naked and afraid, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here to get my stuff back. My portal, actually, is it even still up right now? It is still connected somehow. The wolves have not got it yet. But I don't have anything to go back with. I have to think about this one. Okay, so I'm just going to literally go back with a club and just see what the damage is over here. See where we're at. I'm probably about to die, but I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to have to gear up properly and run back at some stage. But right now, I just wanted to see... Oh my goodness, this sounds awful. Oh, wow! It didn't even let me get there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to gear up properly. We're going to go back. Try and take them down. My goodness, this is I feel this is unfair. This event shouldn't have happened yet. Alrighty guys, so my recovery strategy was to run back, because every time I pull back they were killing me instantly, so I think this is my best bet. I've got an okay amount of food. I would like it to be better ideally. I've got myself the bone tower shield, my bronze mace, and then a crude bow. I mean, I'm hoping that we can sneak up and get them from distance doing it this way. So what I'm going to do is have one of these right now. I'm going to have the health potion when I get closer, but let's run up and see how we go. Wish me luck, guys. Cross your fingers. If this goes badly, I'm really in trouble. If the wolves manage to kill me and then are still camping my base, we are in trouble. But I don't really think this is our best shot, so here we go. All right, I can kind of see where my portal is. There's a Drake up there for sure. I'm going to equip my bow, I think. If we need to get anything else equipped, we can hotkey it, but are they all left? No, so the wolves are still there. There's one running around there right now. So let's get this high ground up here. Oh, geez, he saw me. Okay. Get that first, so we can block. Oh, no, wrong button. No. Oh, it's just the wrong button. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. No one crossed their fingers, did they? I blame you. You didn't cross your fingers and I died. It's entirely your fault. All right, guys, nothing to lose strategy here. Is this still connected? Oh, they got the portal. Oh, so I have to run back. Try and get one grave to get to the other. The death loop begins. It actually begins. All right, let's take just one of these and like one of these just to get us there. I'm not going to take any food and stuff. I'm just going to chance it and try and get close enough. Oh man, this is not a good time. Hey, no, I don't need you right now. Well, yeah, I need some food. What am I doing? I need to eat some stuff. I'm all over the shop right now. This is not good. All right, guys, this is recovery attempt number 2. Wish me luck. If you didn't cross your fingers last time, make sure they're crossed this time, all right? So we're going to have this right here. We've got this if we get into trouble. I probably should have brought health mead instead, but let's do it. So what we're going to try to do is get to one of our graves. I'm not really sure which one yet. Just as I get closer, I'll have a look. Is this all wolf stuff here? Oh, this is deer stuff. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're dead. We are definitely dead. Almost definitely. All right, let's see. If you're in this situation, here's what I recommend you do. Let the wolf get close and then sprint away. And you want to try and like get him to attack. Or at least attempt an attack. No, an autosave. All right, see how he attempted to attack? We managed to get a little bit away from him. Okay, so you just like this. I mean, this is tricky, and I would expect to die. But if you get in this situation, guys, this is probably your best bet. You got to get it just right and let him like attack, and then you can sprint away. There's my portal. If I could just rename the portal, that'd be something. If I could just get this to M. All right. Oh, no, it actually destroyed the whole thing. Okay, so now we are in a bit of trouble. Now, if I could get to my grave... that might work if we can get our stuff back. But he's not giving us much chance here, is he? Oh my goodness. All right, just give me that and that. Actually, that and that. All right, let's equip this stuff. Okay. No. What? Oh, I'm encumbered. Okay. All right, so this wolf here, he's gonna do some... What? I have the shield up. Why? Stupid game. Right, deleting Valheim right now. Hope you guys have enjoyed the Valheim guide. End of the episode. Rage quit forever. Alrighty, guys, so this is going to be attempt number 3. You better cross your fingers and your toes this time because I keep dying. And this time, I've gone and made the effort to actually make up some stuff here, some new stuff to gear up with. So we've got all new troll armor. It's only level 1, but it's better than nothing. We've also got a bronze buckler, again, just level 1, of course, and I've brought my bronze axe with me. I've got some pretty good food here. You can see my health right now is 171. So we can eat the frost resistance mead. We've got a health mead ready for us as well. And basically, I'm just going to try and get to each of the death points and then gear up a little bit better each time I do. So, wish me luck. I'll give you little updates along the way. And yeah, I really hope I don't die this time because this is getting a little bit tiresome. Okay, guys, death point number 1 is in sight. I'm approaching cautiously. I'm just being very careful to make sure there's no wolves here about to come and get us. Looks like we're okay. So what have we got here items-wise? Anything we need right now? Probably we could use the mace instead of the axe to fight with. Okay, so we got a few things there. That's 1 death point down. Let's see what else. Now, the ones over here, these are the main ones. This is where all the stuff, all the good stuff was, right? Now, it looks like the wolves may have left. They might finally have shown us some mercy. Okay. That was scary, but I think it was a drake. So what I want to do is just get some wood out for now. And the first thing I want to do here is just build a workbench. So we can actually build stuff nearby. So let's just put that there. And let's see if we can build a door here and just get ourselves a bit safe. Okay, so this is good. We've got a little safe area. We just need to repair all of this stuff up right now. Okay, looking good. Yep, lovely jubbly. So now we can look at taking some more of this stuff. And I think the first thing to do really is to make up the portal. So let's go ahead and do that. Then if we die, we at least can get back. So there we go. M for mountains on that one. We got some items back from there. Can we open this? Yes, we can. Okay, great. So let's get that in there and that in there. You know what? Let's just take everything. And I'm just going to go back to my base and try to kind of regroup a little bit here. And then, yeah, we'll just keep doing this basically until we've got everything back. Alrighty, guys. So we are now set up in the same way that we were before. Our little portal area is protected. We've got all of our items back and stuff is in this chest. So if there's a lesson to be learned here, guys, it's really just about you do need to be very careful before venturing into this biome. It is dangerous. And you can die, even if you're an experienced player. I don't think I'm somewhat experienced, but somewhat newbie. I've got that good balance going on. But there we go. So we're going to continue with what we're doing. I'm basically searching for that wolf trophy to unlock the wolf cape. I'd really like to get that. Feel like I deserve one pretty soon. I've killed a lot of wolves and got not a single one of the wolf trophies. I think, you know, they are rare, but this is getting a little bit silly now. So we're going to keep doing that and venturing through the biome. But yeah, do be careful, guys, and also it might be worth having a decent amount of backup gear in case you do get into the situation that I got into. So guys, what I'm actually going to do is split this mountain guide up into a few different parts. I don't know if it'll be 2 or 3 parts, but basically if I put them all together, I think we're looking at maybe an hour of footage close to, could be even more again. The mountain is such a complex biome, there's so much going on there, so I'd rather do 2 or 3 smaller episodes and that rather than the one huge one. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I'll try and make sure the next episode comes out within the next few days and we will go from there. But for this episode, of course, I want to say the dad jokes will be coming, but thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. What do you call a wolf that uses bad language? A swear wolf. What do wolves like for breakfast? Poached eggs. What do you call a wolf that meditates? A werewolf. What do wolves read to their children before bedtime? Hairy tales. Why was the wolf named Frost? Because frost bites. What do you call a cold wolf? A chili dog. Why did the wolf stay in the shade? So he wouldn't turn into a hot dog.